Like this. And
That,
and
that,
and and just because somebody is doing something and they've been doing it for a long time, this is exactly, I'm glad you said that. Because it's not a best practice, it's just someone consistently practicing something. And they may believe that it's a best practice, but this is why I say consistency alone is not how you become successful. Because a
mm-hmm.
person could be consistently practicing something that is
A bad
a
habit.
bad habit, and they just
Mm-hmm.
been doing it for so long, they lie to themselves. They lie themselves into believing it's a best practice until they come
And
across somebody who really has a best practice.
this the
And that
problem. A person can come a long way, right? You can come a long way
still
just to
got a
realize
long way
that
to
you was,
go.
but just to realize you was going in the wrong direction.
Oh, hell yeah. Say that again.
You feel me? You can come a long way, but been going in the wrong direction. So a lot of times people don't. You gotta have vision. You gotta have focus. You
That
gotta
would
have
be
vision.
unconsciously incompetent. A mother going the wrong way, and then one day become competent and be like, yeah, that motherfucker was going the wrong way the whole time. Don't follow him.
That's. Oh, watch this segue. Watch this segue. That is the perfect example of a person. What you said. What you said. What we just talking about? The listeners.
Oh, the
Uh,
qualified listeners,
the
unqualified
qualified
listeners.
listener, the unqualified listener. Because if you come this far and you've been going the wrong direction, that means along the way somebody said turn around. You're doing it the wrong way, but you chose not to listen.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You chose not to listen, and you chose to ignore the signs that was been given to you. And the reason I said that was the perfect segue is because I want to talk today about signs and seeds. And earlier, when you first started talking to me, and I said, "How you been?" You said, "I've been giving it to God."
Yeah, putting God
That's when
first. Yeah, putting God first.
putting God first, and that's my kind of talk. So, what I want to talk to you today about, I wrote a good paper down. Don't worry about it. But first thing I put on there was sowing seeds. Sowing seeds. A lot of times, what we do is we say we want something. We have a vision. It starts with a vision. It starts with a dream. It starts with a dream, right? An idea. And a lot of times we start something. And this is where people say, man, you start, but you never finish nothing. Sometimes it just takes a little idea. Perfect example, way back in 2012, I think, when we first did 2012, 2013, when we first did our first episode, public service announcement,
Yeah.
right? Uh, it was a seed we planted. Let it sit. Sometimes you give it a little water, you try, and then you move away. It may not, the ground may not be ready to nurture it yet to help it grow.
Yeah.
Few years later, we came back, we tried again. A little bit more, but the ground may not be ready to let it go. Few years later, out of nowhere, we got 900 views,
Yeah.
right? That was a seed that was planted long ago,
Yeah.
right? So sometimes we plant seeds and we forget about them because we didn't see the fruits of our labors right as we planted it. And a lot of us are microwave living. Now I know that's gonna go over a lot of people's head,
I
but
just was talking about this with one of my members, literally that exact term early today. But go ahead.
yeah, microwave living, right? Because we want instant results. We want the instant gratification. I did this. I want this now. JG Wentworth, it's my money. I need it now. The problem is life don't work like that.